Hey everyone, welcome back to another round of Improving Your English. This is the fifth vocabulary video in the IELTS series. As usual, we will discuss 5 words with example sentences, which will be followed by a story to help you store these words in your long term memory. And then you can also try out the quiz using the link in the description to test your understanding of these 5 words. So, let's dive into the words. Alright, the first word in our list is expand, and it means to become larger or increase in size, number, or importance. For example, the company plans to expand its business into new international markets. Or, as she read more books, her knowledge began to expand quickly. Moving on, the next word in the list is escalate, and it means to increase or become more serious or intense. For example, the argument began to escalate when both sides refused to listen. Or, prices may escalate if demand continues to rise. Moving on, the next word is diminish, and it means to become smaller, weaker, or less important. For example, his fear began to diminish after he understood the situation, or the noise gradually diminished as the crowd left the stadium. The next word in the list is impact, and it means a strong effect or influence on something. For example, social media has a major impact on how people communicate, or the teacher's advice had a positive impact on her students. And the last word in the list is contribute, and it means to give something such as time, money, or effort to help achieve something. For example, many volunteers contribute their time to help the community, or she contributed several creative ideas to the project. Now that we have understood these words, let's jump into the story. A small idea with a big impact. When Lena joined the environmental club at school, it had only 5 members. She wanted to expand the group and make a real difference. At first, interest was low and her motivation began to diminish. However, she refused to give up. One day, pollution in the local park started to escalate and the situation became impossible to ignore. Lena saw this as an opportunity. She organized a community meeting and explained the impact of pollution on wildlife and people's health. Her speech was passionate and inspiring. Slowly, more students decided to contribute their time and energy. The club grew from 5 members to 30 in just 2 months. Together, they cleaned the park and started awareness campaigns. Lena learned that even a small idea can grow, inspire others, and create lasting change. So, that was an inspirational story on how an idea can trigger a massive transformation. I hope it was fun and you have mastered the 5 words today. As an exercise, you can write 5 sentences using these 5 words in the comment section and I will go through all your sentences. Finally, you can use the link in the description to test your today's understanding. With that, we have come to the end of today's video. If the video was helpful for you and you want more such content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And do check out my other videos in the IELTS series. Last but not the least, keep learning and don't forget to have fun. Good luck.